13th year, baby. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about The 13th Year. The 13th Year is a 1999 Disney Channel original movie. It's directed by Dwayne Dunham, cinematography by Michael Slovis, editing by Brian Berdan, music by Phil Marshall, and it's written by Robert L. Baird, Kelly Senecal, and Jenny Arata. Dwayne, Michael, and Phil I've covered in previous videos. They'll be listed and linked in the description. Brian Berdan is best known for The Cave, Grosse Pointe Blank, Natural Born Killers, and Crank. Robert L. Baird is best known for Big Hero 6, Monsters Inc., Monsters University, and Ferdinand. Kelly Senecal is best known for Whistler, Just Steel, Misguided Angels, and Regenesis. Jenny Arata is best known for Gods and Generals, Dragonheart: A New Beginning, and this. The film stars Chez Starbuck, Justin John Ross, Courtnee Draper, Dave Coulier, and Lisa Stahl. Chez Starbuck plays Cody and is best known for Undressed, Timeshare, The Long and the Short, and this. Justin John Ross plays Jess and is best known for Little Giants, Big Bully, It Had to Be You, and Men Behaving Badly. Courtnee Draper plays Sam and is best known for BioShock Infinite, The Jersey, and Ponyo. Dave Coulier plays Whit and is best known for Full House, Fuller House, Out of Control, and Farce of the Penguins. Lisa Stahl plays Sharon and is best known for Heart Condition, Jerry Maguire, Baywatch Nights, and Pacific Blue. As I said, this was a Disney Channel original movie. It was filmed in Southern California. Chez had an acting coach the whole time because this was his first starring role. It was the second highest rated DCOM up until this point of release, and then in 2016 when they were having the 100th celebration, Aubrey Page from the Collider, I've discussed this a little bit I think already, ranked all 100 films and she put this one at 16 out of 100. I loved this movie growing up. This was one of my favorite DCOMs. It was this, Smart House, Twitches, High School Musical, like Halloween Town, all of those were like my jam, okay? I loved this movie because I wanted to be a mermaid, okay? So this was like my freaking dream come true, alright? I loved this film, but I have not seen it since I was younger because they haven't aired it on the Disney Channel, and also I don't really watch the Disney Channel anymore, so like I just haven't seen it since I was probably a preteen or teenager. And it came flooding back. I didn't remember everything before it happened, but as everything happened, it was like it was saved in some file cabinet in my brain because I was like, yep, I remember this, this is great, I remember this, like, as it was happening. I didn't remember, like, when the movie started, it didn't all come, like, flooding back, and I was like, oh yes, I know exactly what's gonna happen when. It was, as everything was happening, it was like, yes, I remember this, okay. And that was such a fun experience. This movie, listen, I'm gonna probably be a little bit biased, alright? Because as I was watching it, it wasn't until the end, toward the end of the film, that I was like, oh man, I have not been criticizing this, like, at all. This slaps. Like, I love this movie so much. But I do have a couple criticisms. I hate the nerd stereotype played up so much. I think it's really annoying how much, like, Jess is like, I'm a nerd. But the scene where he stops them from fighting and is like, what am I gonna do? Like, that was funny. But him being like, I'm a nerd, I don't do anything. And they're like, was I, like, hallucinating or did your girlfriend kiss me 2 seconds ago? And like, that, no thank you. I don't like any of that. That's really annoying. But when I was younger, I had a massive crush on Chez Starbuck. I didn't know that was his name. I just knew him as Cody from the 13th Year. Forgot Dave Coulier was in this. I did not remember him being the dad, but here's Uncle Joey in the flesh. And he was definitely like full-fledged, full-tilt famous Uncle Joey at this point, because I'm pretty sure Full House started in like 94 or something. Like, so he's full-tilt Uncle Joey, super famous right now. This movie is amazing, only because, like, I love it so much. It's not the best made. There's lots of out-of-focus shots. That was really annoying. The effects, however, are excellent. The makeup of him turning into the merman is fantastic, and, like, the effects of him being electrical are amazing for a television release. I was very impressed by all of that. The beginning of this film, I do not remember being that sad. I totally forgot how he ended up with his parents, and then when she, like, put him in the boat to, like, try and save him by deterring the, like, you know, Jess's dad, Big John or whatever his name is. That was heart-shattering. I felt so bad for his mom because she was just trying to save him, and then, like, now he's with the humans and becomes a human baby, basically. So sad. The ending, I also did not remember that he was turning into a merman and that his mom was just gonna take him for the summer to teach him how to harness, like, his merperson powers, and then he was gonna be able to come back for school. Like, I did not remember that. I don't know what I thought happened when I was young, because I was never sad about the ending, but I would have been really sad if he, like, wasn't allowed to stay with his parents or his friends. But I feel like part of me thought, like, he was going to be a merman and just was going off to be with his mom and be a merman forever. Like, I don't... But I'm really glad that's not the case, because I would be livid now. Like, I'd be like, his parents raised him. I know, like, you didn't do it on purpose, but, like, he's been with them 13 years. You can't just take backseats. Like, that's just... I don't know. So, the ending... But in regards to the end, now that I'm older, I got very emotional and did cry when Sharon is having, like, that connected moment with his mermaid mom, because she doesn't want to give him up. But then she knows that that woman loves him and is his mother and will bring him back to her because she's thankful that Sharon has raised him and taken such good care of him. So, like, that really resonated with me. I really loved that, and so I cried, and it was good. But yeah, I love that he confided in his parents. Like, he didn't keep it from them. How I feel like they do in a lot of like teenager movies where it's like, no, I can't tell my parents, they'll, you know, and it's like, no, like, they're the only people who can help you. So, well, in some scenario. So I'm really glad he confided in them. That, like, warmed my soul. And then Corbin Blue's dad is in this movie as a teacher that breaks up the fight, and Kristen Stewart is in this movie waiting in line for a water fountain. When Kristen Stewart happened, I was like, is that a baby K stew? No. And then I looked it up. It's her. And then Corbin Blue's dad came out, and I didn't have to look that up. That is Corbin Blue's dad. I remember when, like, he's got a little bit more famous because Corbin was in the High School Musical movies. But I had no idea he was in Disney movies before Corbin was in High School Musical. That's so insane to me. But that was really funny. I thought y'all would get a kick out of that I saw both K Stew and Corbin Blue's dad. Okay. That's everything I have. That's everything I have for the 13th year. My final rating is 6 mermaids out of 10. Our total movie count is... Our cry count is... Parent Death Toll is still the same. If you want to keep up with the movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find a movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. You can join for just $1 a month. I have a tier that low, and you do get benefits joining that tier that low. So go check it out. Buy merch. Merch is great. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe. But I'm not sure if you are, so you do you, and don't be Sean about it. He was a brat. He was awful. I wanted to be a mermaid so bad that the 13th year was my dream. I wanted to breathe underwater and swim all the time. Oh, he also mentions Ariel. I forgot to. It's like, I don't remember Ariel. Scales on her hands, or Ariel being able to electrocute. I don't remember Ariel being able to do this. It was funny.